Hey everyone, welcome to Stand and Empower. My special guest today is Savannah, owner of Jackson and Ollie. So welcome. I'm glad to have you here today.
Yes, me too.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. What is it that you do?
So I am the owner of Jackson and Ollie. It's a trucker hat bar, so we're mobile.
Okay.
So I bounce around the valley and I set up trucker hats, and there's patches, and you find the patch, you find the hat, and we stamp it on, and then you walk away with a custom trucker hat.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and I've met some really incredible people along the way, so it's been an amazing journey so far.
Yeah. Well, how did you come about this business?
It's funny. So my husband and I, Jason, were sitting on the couch one day, and I was scrolling through Etsy, just trying to find something creative and inventive. And I told him and looked across the room and I said, I'm just going to put patches on hats. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I bought a bunch of patches. I bought a bunch of hats. It was a lot of trial and error. But I'm a year into it now, and it's just a fun, creative way for me to be social, and then also seeing other people's creativity come out on a hat.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. Like, we just have such a good time, and it's funny because I have funny hats or funny patches, and I have other kind of relatable type of patches, and it's funny because people laugh, and it's a good way just to kind of express
for a
yourself.
party or corporate event or things like that, they can reach out to you.
So it's cool too because I've done a corporate event, and they introduced it as more of a team bonding or team building experience. So they chose what describes them the most onto a hat, and then it just expressed their personality.
Oh,
So
I like that.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a really cool way just to be bright and bold and just express yourself.
Yeah. Well, what are some of the challenges that you've had so far in just maybe this particular business or just, overall?
I think challenges, I want to say, for me, I almost want to contribute like too much because I want to be like two parties at once, and I just can't spread myself thin that way.
Yeah.
Because there are times where I have to I would want to double book myself for a party, but I can't. So I'm only one person.
Yeah.
But I think that would be pretty challenging. For me too, I have people that look at hats or they want to copy an idea, but I don't look at it as copying. I look at it as inspiration. And so I'm flattered by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, for example, what are some tips or anything that you can share in regards to just either having a business, starting a business, or leadership in general?
Doing a lot of research on the steps, like getting your license, getting your tax license, being creative in your logo, coming up with a fun and exciting brand name, seeing who might help you out along the way or do parties with you, but really having just kind of everything organized and getting like a bank account, a business bank account, and there's a lot of steps, and I've had trips and falls along the way, but it only kind of brings me back up. But yeah.
Good. So it's important to plan, definitely.
It's very
right?
important to plan. Yes.
Yeah.
Have all your steps written out and then just check them off along the way. And then that way, because it can be very overwhelming when you start a business because you have to get this done and that done. But as long as you have everything just nice and organized and checked off along the way, then it will definitely help you in your thoughts too.
That's a great way to do it. So everybody, if you're listening, take notes on this. It's a great organizational skill to have.
Yes.
And it probably creates a sense of just accomplishment knowing that, I got that off the list, right? And then the next.
Yes,
Yeah.
it feels so good because even I do custom hats through Instagram and people reach out and, they want hats done. And so I'm having to, check off those hats that I'm doing along the way.
Yeah.
And, okay, what's my priority that I'm getting done today? What can wait for tomorrow? And what can wait for the next day?
Yeah.
So a lot of it's just keeping and I'm a very visual person. So like having it physically written out helps me instead of just putting it into my phone because I'm not looking at it on my phone.
No, that's important. So great skill, great tool. Again, write that down.
Write it all down.
Yeah. Well, who has been your biggest supporter?
Oh my gosh, my children and my husband. It has been so fun. I will have my boys like rummage through all the patches that I have. Thousands of patches. It's crazy. And thousands of hats. But it's fun to just have them pick out the patches, and I'm creative. Like I have them kind of just lay out all the patches that they think that would be fun for a hat, and it's just fun seeing like their little creative minds just laugh and giggle and make up something fun for a hat. So it's really fun having them. And I'm always packing up my car to go, and Kate and my little one will say, "Oh, Mama, you're going to a hat party." And so he comes back and he's like, "How many hats did you make?" And so it's so fun to hear those things, and they help me out when I'm unloading the car. So, and my husband's always on my team. Like he watches the boys if I have a weekend that I have to go to an event. So he is like on board. So it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, that's really good to have your family as a support.
Absolutely.
And, including your little ones too in the process. That's really neat that they're excited about it.
They are just the cutest things when they're like, "Oh, you coming to a hat party or you have a hat party?" So, and they know. So
yeah, that's good. Fun. Well, how do you stand and empower in the community?
So a lot of what Jackson and Ollie is about is bringing people together. So I don't do too many, I do a lot more like vendor events or personal parties. Those personal parties are a lot of women groups. And it just is a way where women, family, friends can come together, and we can actually have that intimate relationship where we can talk about things, or we're kind of just like an open book, but it's more of like there's food, there's drinks, we sit and we socialize, and it's not just you just come up, buy a hat, and then you walk away. Like there's a lot of relationships that I'm building, and I've met incredible women and people along the way, and so it's been really fun to just see how the networking has all been.
Yeah.
So, and last night or yesterday for an example, I was part of the Hive. It's the new Scottsdale gym. And they're very faith driven, and they had an event that I was invited to last night. We did worship, and it was just a great way of like deep connecting. And one of the ladies was talking about like human sex trafficking that I haven't been too much involved with now, but now I'm becoming more educated about it. And so it's another like group that I can be involved in and help, or be heard, or pray over those women that need help.
Yeah, no, that's really good. It's important taking that step into the community.
Yes.
Number one, creating those spaces in what you're doing in your new business, right? And at the same time, finding those opportunities, taking that step to just be involved.
Yeah. It's been really just empowering to hear other people's stories and what they're going through and how I can help them, or the connections. If somebody needs something, I can kind of guide them. Oh, well, I heard about this person, you can reach out to this person, or but it's been really, really great to just connect. And that's my thing, is just I really just want to connect with people.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for being in today's segment for Stand and Empower. And if you guys have any questions for Savannah, any information about her business and how you can contact her, her information will be in the link. Thank you again. And
thank you.
We'll see you next time at Stand and Empower.
Thank you.